Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
You can see on the screen there the ranks between the two opponents. Rank 12 for TEKKZ and of course 7th for UMUT and the respective FC Pro live items, Aqui and Cadioli. Already guaranteed at least an upgrade already.
Yes.
And there's still points to play. They could even get maybe up to the 10-point threshold to get an extra further boost, as well as, of course, the 6 points. But we're underway here. TEKKZ kicking from left to right and UMUT from right to left. These games, honestly, I'm very happy to give predictions, Pieface. Normally, I can't even give a shout in any of the games.
Yeah. I'm going 4-4 in this.
Okay.
There was 18 goals in the first round, so I'm going to go... Well played. I'm going to go 4-4. I'll tell you something about the items. I do have Kadioglu untradeable, and I know he can play right back and left back.
Yep.
So he's going to be going up to 87 now.
Yep.
Might need that playstyle plus in him, though.
Yeah. No, definitely, of course. Going to be seeing TEKKZ with the finesse shots a lot of the time. UMUT pushing forward, though, was a bit unsuccessful, trying to ball roll inside and driven a pass across there. For tapping into what Brandon and Tom were talking about, goalkeeper movement, is it something that you do a lot? Do you play anyone that really does it? Does it frustrate you? Is it something that you want to improve at?
See, do you know what? I actually, it's very, very rare that I move my goalkeeper. And I think unless you're at the level I play at, unless you're stupidly insane at it, I actually quite like it because I feel like most people will just move their keeper out the way.
Yeah.
I don't know what the chat think, but as a 7-8 win sort of weekend league player, most of the time they just muscle memory it and they keep moving it, so I don't mind it. But if you play against someone very rarely that's insane at it, it is quite frustrating. Yeah,
we're still, of course, going to be keeping an eye on the Twitch chat, so let us know if goalkeeper movement is something that you want to improve at, as we saw at the R3 earlier on. Let me know as well if you're still trying to combat the objective for the Mystery Nation.
Yeah, what have we learnt? So we've learnt that he, well, the flag's got green in it, and he's an icon that's played for Barcelona. So there's a few hints for you. Yeah,
there's a couple.
Yeah, there are a couple.
TEKKZ building up there, just looking at the way UMUT is defending and moving his goalkeeper. As soon as TEKKZ gets anywhere near the goal, a goal update in our game between Emre Yilmaz and Gibados. It started off 2 minutes in favour of Emre Yilmaz. Mbappe at the near post. TEKKZ on the attack here, though. Can he get a ball in behind with Gravenberch? Just trying to find the space. You can see how aggressive UMUT is just with the tackling. The moment anywhere near the radius, TEKKZ could be dangerous with a finesse shot. UMUT steps in, manually tackles. Hold on. Ball in behind here. Mbappe in on goal. Keeper comes out, a shot, and it's bound.
And I see that crazy keeper movement there from TEKKZ.
Yeah, it was good keeper movement. Of course, for UMUT, you'd be upset you don't get it on target. Precision shooting, you need to aim it, of course, precise for it to go on target.
I learned so much. The thing is, Ryan, especially when I do this with you, I learned so much because obviously the Twitch chat, I'm sure will understand that I am not the best player on the game ever.
You of course use assisted shooting.
Yeah,
I'm with you though.
Yeah, I need every bit of help I can get. I'm not good enough to green time it, but I feel like when I come here after I go home, I learn. I might get myself an extra win or two just from seeing how well these guys play.
Yeah, I still can't get over how aggressive UMUT is with just pressing tackle anywhere near the box. You just see him every single time. He couldn't there, though. A good save. Green time from TEKKZ, and corners are very dangerous. Van Dijk up against Van Dijk. It's probably the only way to prevent a guaranteed goal there. Good touch inside from TEKKZ, but great defending from UMUT.
Look at the press as well from TEKKZ.
Insane from TEKKZ. Kenny Dalglish playing it back to De Bruyne. He's going to look for Son. Keeper movement. Went the other way. Managed to shuffle across. Another corner, though. It's going to be Van Dijk.
It is Van Dijk versus Van Dijk every time.
TEKKZ still working away around the area to try and get a shot at goal. Van Dijk didn't manage to feed the pass into the attackers. We've got in front of us the squads as well after this attack. Another finesse shot from TEKKZ, blocked by Van Dijk. He's still just putting on the pressure against UMUT. He hasn't really had enough time to bring it out of the back. Again, TEKKZ winning the ball very high up.
I've got another actual Mystery Nation hint for you, chat, and I don't think anybody here today is using a player from that nation, if that helps.
I think you're correct as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good hint.
Yeah. And I've got a nation hint for you, Ryan. Now, I'm gonna say he plays for a Premier League team from this nation, and he's doing very well in fantasy football. Not necessarily the big name you'd expect as well, but he's doing very well. If anyone in the chat plays FPL, he's doing very well for his club, and he plays for that nation. So there's another hint for you, okay?
Yeah, we see a couple community comments on the screen there. The mystery nation is Japan from Enveloso.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't have green in the flag, so it can't be Japan.
Jackie CMO is saying the mystery nation is Ghana.
I tell you what, right? Ghana is a... You're almost... If you touched it, you'd be warm.
It's a good shout.
Yeah, if you touched it, you'd be warm.
It's Slovakia 100%. You know what, Profi? You seem so confident. You're right. Go on. Go into a game with a Slovakia. Why not?
Pick him up, score your finesse goals.
See if you get the objective done. Why not?
And then you might have your coins. You might have your coins.
Just look at the press. The press from TEKKZ has been incredible these first 20 minutes. Vanessa's going to be there lining up. Keeper movement isn't enough there. Well worked. Incredibly well worked there from TEKKZ.
Yeah, great finish from Kelly Smith. He's been dominating this half so far.
It felt as if it was coming.
Yeah.
The goal was on the way. He built up. He's just been swarmed. He hasn't had a lot to do offensively, but defensively he had to be at his top there just to try and even stop TEKKZ then. It's 1-0 for TEKKZ in this game. Just the finesse shots we've seen, how important they can be, just maximising on the playstyle pluses. This is a goal there from Obrun. Speaking of playstyle pluses, Drogba power shot
plus.
Across the face of goal. Yuval Belly 1-0 down in that game. Upsetting for my ultimate team. I did the SBC. Sasha Bowie right back.
Yeah, so that, and I know a lot of people in the chat.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
After what Cole Palmer did to my football club, I don't need to see any more. But yeah, it's interesting going down the middle. I think Penn's, as Pi said, is a difficult one this year because you can go higher and lower when you dive and stuff. TEKKZ, good play there, by the way. He's cancelled that for a free kick now. I fancy a goal here.
They're dangerous. Very close to goal as well. He's got De Bruyne.
Yeah. I know TEKKZ's coach will be making him practice these as well. These are very, very similar.
Even moving the keeper, you just about stopped it.
What a save!
Just about stopped it.
That was like
corner,
a boomerang, that one.
Van Dijk's done extremely well to stop Van Dijk there for UMUT. But it's just been an onslaught of attacks from TEKKZ in this game. He's played extremely well so far. Braden sends a question in. Who would your FC Pro Lives player be if he was to compete? I'll let you start off there, Tom.
Oh, what? So have I got the pick of any player?
Got a pick of any player.
Oh.
No, actually, let's keep it in theme with the selection.
A sort of realistic rating player.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
No Mbappe's or anything like that.
No. Yeah. Listen, mate, I play with relatable teams sometimes. Sometimes.
Do you mind if they let you have Van de Ven? How do you feel about that?
I think it's got to be a Spurs player, and considering how well he's playing this year, I'd love to see him in the game, like at the top level. Kulusevski. Oh wow.
Oh, I think he wanted that back to Smith. Hold on, we'll hold that thought as this attack still builds on from TEKKZ. Manages to find Salah. It's a great ball. I think that's just
off. That's really unlucky.
Just offside. So who did you say? Kulusevski, yeah? Patrick, who would yours be?
Okay, let me think of a... I mean, obviously, Royce isn't available anymore. Brandt's already got that UCL item quite high rated, so I'd have to think of a different... I guess if I could have a Plymouth player, I think that'd have to be the way.
Get my mate Ryan Hardy. Honestly, the evolutions, I love it. I'm hooked on... Half my team is Argyle Evolution. What a goal there,
what a goal from TEKKZ.
That was a bit biased of me, sorry.
2-0 to the good for TEKKZ in this game. And it's been coming, as I said. He's been dominant in these first 40 minutes or so. UMUT hasn't really had a sniff and barely managed to get out of his half. I think that was... Is that... Tom, you know this better than me. Is that L1R1 double tap square cross?
I think it's just double tap square.
Is it just double tap?
Yeah, just double tap. It really, really good across the...
The Yuval go for the boy upgrade.
Oh, we're back in this game.
Oh, there's so many goals.
This is live. A goal from UMUT to bring himself back in this game, as we said. We didn't get to see the last couple minutes since TEKKZ's second goal, but that's a vital goal from UMUT. It's coming from Savanier. Is the long ball pass going to play in? It's not. It's just a simple ball in behind and a dinked finish slightly over the keeper there, just to loft it into the back of the net. De Jong to make it 2-1 in that game.
Joe, I think we've seen quite a lot of nice passing goals tonight. Quite a lot from the Yuval one there and the UMUT one. There's another goal here. There's Obrun scored to equalise. I mean, We can't get a breather here.
You can't change games. Every single game, there's so many goals.
Chat are going to be fuming again. There's so many boy owners in the chat.
Oh, look at that. Space opens up. Bonmati, she's got a finesse shot. She hits it to the near post that time.
I think that's a precision shooting there.
Yeah.
You managed to aim that and move it pretty well.
You'll know better than most as well, Tom. Near post shots with precision shooting is, dangerous.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I think he was anticipating goalkeeper movement.
Yeah.
It didn't come, but because of how good precision shooting is and the way he's aimed it, it flew in.
Have either of you two used the Gravenberch item? Because obviously people might be holding it very expensive. He is. I think he was extinct the last time I looked.
I think it was close to about 950.
Yeah,
or so.
million coins.
Yeah, that budget isn't available a lot of the time. Not like Tom. I know he's got the choice of everyone. Of course, on the screen, this is as it stands with the score lines right now. TEKKZ on 6 points. UMUT on 3. Even though he's losing this game, he's still in second place. But for him, I know he won't be happy with that first half, especially his coach behind him. They know it's been well below the standard that we've been accustomed to seeing UMUT. I can't remember the last time, Tom, I've seen UMUT get dominated like that. TEKKZ, for me, it's been one way.
No, I think this is what TEKKZ can do, though, when he's playing and when he's high on confidence and he's feeling himself. He will put you in a chokehold. You won't be able to get out of that. And I think UMUT's going to be looking at half-time thinking, yeah, I need to sort this out. But it's not as easy as that. It's not as easy. You're playing the very best. And if TEKKZ's in the mood, I think you can go on and win. But I think next goal will be massive, 3-1.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
And you're chasing equaliser and suddenly the momentum's your way. And yeah, I've got a bit of PTSD from a team going 2-0 up and losing, so I'm a bit worried for TEKKZ here.
Tom's hurt today. Tom is hurt.
I'm distraught.
It's a question for you, Tom, of course, this season. You made it to the global qualifiers for the FC Pro Open. You speak about how tough it is to eat. Hold on. Is that onside? Surely not.
He's just off.
Just off, yeah. Speak about how difficult it is to even get to this stage, to be amongst some of the best players in the world. What does that feature, not only just being at the event, but the hours you put into practice, the sacrifice as well?
Yeah, I think that's one thing I'm picking up on. The more I play at the top level and the years that have gone by, is like you need to put more time in than ever. I think maybe when I was younger, didn't have as many other commitments going on and other content opportunities. Maybe didn't put as much time in. Then I realised now you need more. It is more competitive than ever. Like so many good pros coming through every single year, breaking through. Obviously, there's more pathways than ever, and people know about the pros now. People want to be the next TEKKZ or the next UMUT, and there's so many coming for you. And obviously, as I'm getting older, I'm just seeing more and more people break through. Yeah,
similar question for you though, Pai, as well. So like in terms of champs, obviously a lesser scale, but for that 5-win mark that you aim for. How is it? How is it going for that?
Do you know, I've averaged 8 this year. And
no, that's good.
That's above average.
I'm going to single somebody out as well. I can see her sitting over there. She's shaking her head. I know she doesn't want me to say this, but it's higher than what I'm even going to say it's double.
Well, Katie gets...
What has happened to you, by the way? You're onto everyone here, right? You must have hit a few 15s. That's what it is.
Yeah, he got 15 and 0. He got 15 and 0, so he's buzzing. That's what it is.
In under 2 hours, I must say. But this is as it stands. TEKKZ in behind again. Could he get that another goal just to ease the nerves in this game? Great defending there. Is still in possession of TEKKZ near post green. Just off the post there. Would have been an unlucky goal for UMUT to concede, but we spoke about how tightly contested this group is. Look in the top right. There's so many draws going on. TEKKZ is the only one right now who's flawless in terms of the victory as it stands. But 3 points, 2 points, 2 points, 1 point apiece between Juva and Givados after 2 games as well. It's crazy, Tom.
Yeah, that's why every win will feel so big, because a lot of the games tonight are going to be draws. We've called it the group of death, and it might just be games not being settled.
But I think
that to finish as a draw.
Yeah, I think that shows the importance of, obviously, just getting those wins early on, just to ease the nerves. And just for TEKKZ, it'll be the opposite from last year. Last year, the week 1, he was well below standard, and week 2, he was incredible. A question for Tom and Pai from official TJB93. Which formation do you believe to be the best this year? I'll aim this firstly at Pai Face. What formation do you enjoy using the most?
Well, I like the standard 4-4-2. I used the 4-1-2 until my road to glory, but I'm using Mark 11's 4-4-2, which I quite like. I'm playing with 2 box-to-box, and it works for me. It's kind of don't want to overcomplicate things. So me personally, I like 4-4-2.
Yep, and for you, Tom, as well. Favourite formation?
Yeah, 4-4-2, 4-4-2. I may have potentially used a 5 back at the start of the game.
Wow! Wow!
Potentially.
This is a safe space, Tom. It's a safe space to chat.
Okay, right. I'll confess. I used a 5 back for about a month, and then I prefer 4-4-2
now. It's just at the start of the game.
Yeah. Just further emphasising on what Pieface said about using Mark 11's pro tactics. At the end of the stream today, we'll be giving away every player's tactics. Hold on. TEKKZ in behind. He's going to go in the post. Doesn't manage to angle it properly. Good save from the keeper. So yeah, make sure you stick around towards the end of the stream for every single player in this group's tactics. We'll dissect them, we'll go through it, we'll share the codes as well.
Joy, I'd love to see there with Savanier on the ball as well is there is a level of variation in these games. As in, we've got Mbappe there, ridiculously expensive player, and Savanier, who's 12k. So it does show that even though these cards are cheaper, they're not necessarily unusable, or maybe a word to use, or they are super usable, and the price doesn't always dictate how good or bad they are.
Yeah, I think that's one thing the pros have done really well at the Pro Open, just using these varied teams and getting the most, like getting a tune out of every kind of player. You know, for every Mbappe, yeah, there is a Savanier behind him, and it works.
True. I think that, for me, it shows how important play styles are as well.
Well, I learned, he's one of, I think there's only 3 centre attacking mids on the game that have got long ball plus. I think it's Bruno Fernandes, he's one of them. I'm not sure, I can't remember who the other one is, but I only think there's a few. So that might, obviously, the way they like to play, that might be why they're using his item, or I assume that's why they're using his item for the long ball plus.
Pi's understanding, he knows how it goes. You get that long ball pass that can. And there might, I think there is only 3. If anyone can tell us the third one, by the way. We've got 2 from Pi, and I can't think of the other. There is definitely one more cam in the game with long ball pass that isn't called Bruno or Savanier. Gotta be, who is it?
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. On the attack, though.
Do you know where that come from? It's actually a Shuri thing, you know. Me and AJ3 doing Squad Builder Showdown. He said Shuri taught him. So it's the hashtag house.
Yeah, well, we're all interlinked somewhere.
yeah.
Shuri's actually been giving AJ3 lessons, and I think he's actually playing well as a result.
Oh, look at that, the chat coming through, Sissoko.
I actually didn't even know he could play, Cam. I didn't know that.
No,
wow.
I've played against him quite a few times. That's the foundation item, I think.
Yeah.
Is it an SBC?
Yeah.
Go on, chat, well played.
Get one in the chat on broadcast. Knowledge higher than ours. TEKKZ looking for a recycle here. Big moments in this game with 17 on the clock. Chat, let me know what you think. Are we going to see an UMUT equaliser, or is TEKKZ going to get his 2nd win of the day, which should actually put him at 6 points and give him some breathing space? This is really big for him.
It's huge, huge. If he manages to win this game, he's going to push forward for the 3rd as well. Oh, it's a great ball.
Great save, wow.
It's deserved. I know some people will look at that and say rebound, but I think it's deserved for the pass. That is unbelievable vision.
It's a great ball across the box. Again, a bit of unfortunate, the save to bounce back directly in to Smith again, but just this ball across there from De Bruyne. For me, I don't even think I would never even play that. Hits it to the near pass. Oh, sorry, it's not Smith. It's Kenny Dalglish in.
That's why you're watching
behind there. Yeah, exactly. I would never play that pass.
But yeah, I think as angry as you may be at the save, when you give up a chance of that percentage, I'm not too angry at conceding, because it's like he probably could have scored the first one, and the pass is that good anyway that it deserved a goal.
We've got a lot of people asking about the mystery nation. If you have missed the clues that we've given so far, so there's green in the flag, there's an icon in the game from this nation who played for FC Barcelona, and if there's any fantasy Premier League aficionados out there, there is a player doing very well from this nation, and he's not necessarily the massive superstar you'd expect, but he's smashing it in the Premier League at the moment. So there's some Mystery Nation clues for you if you've missed them so far.
Yep, Irish Paddy is saying he believes it's Ivory Coast. Well, he believes are wrong.
Yeah.
I'll give you that, it's wrong. Matthew Joseph Chapman saying, is the secret country St. Kitts and Nevis? I'm afraid not. That is incorrect.
If they have any players in FPL, let me know, please. Malaysia.
I don't think there's a Malaysian icon on.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Malaysian icon. I'm not sure if there's any Malaysian players that are scoring points in FPL. You're going to have to think a bit better. I mean, Germany's probably a better guess than what we've seen.
Yeah, I think Pavis said one of the first clues, though, was it green in the flag?
Yeah, unfortunately, no green in the German flag, so...
Come on, guys, heads on. I think someone just asked in the chat as well, how did TEKKZ do that pass? It is the double square cross. So if you're ever looking, goal for UMUT.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Game on.
I mean, we'll carry on talking about what TEKKZ did after. Let's lock in on this. This is a big 5 minutes here. 3-2 to TEKKZ, and UMUT has pulled one back. And now he's going to be getting his tactics ready, constant pressing. There's about 7 minutes on the clock. Again, another nice pass.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
Played, but we're back over to our main featured game. We thought TEKKZ was smooth sailing after the third goal. He's been pegged back here by UMUT. Can go forward. Would you play for last attack here, Tom?
Yeah. Have to. Because 4 points isn't that bad. He'll obviously be annoyed that he's throwing it away, but you don't want to be leaving here with nothing after being up like that. So, yeah, TEKKZ is normally very good at this situation. And I hope I'm not cursing him. He's going to start building very soon. He'll probably wait until it hits 91 and then he'll go forward.
Yeah. And for those at home, why would he wait?
Just to maximise the chances that even if he loses the ball, it won't be blown for anything. Oh. You see, he's timed this to perfection. He's onside. Has to go forward. No pass can go back at this point.
Needs to get it in the box. Just got to gamble.
It's good play.
Oh, good defending.
You were right, and you see there when UMUT's cleared it, he now can't attack.
Yeah.
So it ends in a draw, a very good game between two of the very best.
Yeah.
I think TEKKZ will be disappointed with that.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, the first half, he...
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.